Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down for this offense. Hands it off. At the 35, he's open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to pass on second down. And the quarterback is snowed under. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball is coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football. You know, these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive, David.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, if you're going to win games, you've got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Trying to turn the corner on the right. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. The Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Ready to send the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out.
Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 40. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, USF.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Western Kentucky, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Jefferson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Quarterback checking the play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Sends it downfield. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Florida, 7. Western Kentucky, 0.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just key on wherever the tight end is. You got to realize that to show you one thing and come back with another.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
On second down, wants to throw. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Topper.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Brown will throw it. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Delivers the contact. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. At the 45, on its way. Oh, look out. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulls.
USF.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Washington State ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory, and they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He rifles one deep down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it behind the line. It's Bates. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltopper.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. One step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Brown wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Hilltoppers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half.
And you hit like the screen,
Unmute
the
microphone. It
broadcast.
should be sharing
yeah.
now.
We can hear.
Take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Winton. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Was he not in front of the line?
On the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Nice job
Come
by the
on
receiver
now.
on the
He
back
had
end
to be
there,
in
too.
front of
He
the
sees his
line throwing
quarterback
that damn
on the
ball.
run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure and
stop him here,
accuracy, that's
and I'm fine. Because he hasn't been making
nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Bulls look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hinton. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there, because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
The Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, South Florida. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Nevada stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Reno. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this
Let's go.
is headed.
I form close, power O.
Outcome, and certainly a game with implications.
Or we can go halfback stretch.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything.
Let me know how many yards you get.
Sounds like they had a good one there. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
All right, let's
Plenty
go.
of time left in this football. No need to panic. This offense
Let's
just
go
has to put
East X over.
drives together.
Gun East X over.
Defense will get
RPO
this
alert
back.
bubble.
Stop Farmer and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored. But you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
He picked it off. I made the wrong read.
Interception number 3 on the day.
Had a gaping hole, man.
Cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in a tight window.
Told you last drive, you can't get baited into the damn users coming down. You got to take their run.
By the QB there.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
The fuck is dude breaking so many ground tackles?
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Brown will throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown Bulls! A great catch and run for 6. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results because everything else.
All right, let's go. Gun, tray, offset, slot under. Put your running back on a flat and your tight end on a damn drag route.
Said put my fucking running back on the flat.
Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again.
What else?
After giving
The
up
tight end on the right side on a drag route.
this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers in this one.
I hear you, Jesse, but not.
All right, let's go. Gun, tray, offset, inside
I'm
zone.
not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Gain 2 yards.
And a lot of times
Okay, let's go.
big plays. You want those small
Gun spread, Y flex,
Sometimes
weak.
You're going to take some losses. You're not going to
Mountain
run
bench.
overly well, but if you continue to run, you can at least
You
create
can do some hot routes from that left side to give you a better read.
Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, he'll fire.
First down.
Catch open down the middle. Brought
First
down
down,
at the
let's go.
47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. That was a
Let's
nice
go.
pickup, running the drag.
Gun, wing, slot, offset,
Soft spot in the zone.
inside
Yeah,
zone.
drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Powers through the defender.
Gain 6 yards.
Yeah, this coaching staff.
Okay, pistol, you off, PA deep cross.
Off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Put that tight end on like a little Texas route or whatever the fuck they're called.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Florida 31, Western Kentucky 14.
We'll start the quarter offense about to snap it on second down. Off the play fake. Trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback quarterback gets hit
Hey, this is a
again,
fourth
we
down
already know
territory
this
here.
defense
Let's
has got
go
down there
pistol,
multiple
wing
times
slot
in this
over,
game. So here
halfback
we are,
stretch.
we're trailing in the
And
game.
then
Defense
go
knows
for it
you're
on
gonna
fourth
throw
down
it.
again if you don't get
That
it.
You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. And
Didn't get it,
how about
4th
that
and 3.
alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run.
You can go
and
bunch
the
X
pass.
nasty,
Good job of playing
RZPA
ball.
X whip.
Got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Put your running back on like a fucking 5 and in or out to go with that damn zig. Bunch X next.
Down in the
Bunch
fourth
X
quarter,
nasty.
it's too late for
The
empty
formation.
possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, the quarterback over. Oh, what a bad throw.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the
I'll be
clutch right
back.
here, because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Right back to the well. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22.
Fuck this.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
This guy's been running hard all game long in the 4th quarter. Now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Now adjusting. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Feeling some heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th? Why not just punt to give it back and just leave here with a double? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get it down at the 35. And the Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll throw it on 1st down. Lets it go. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Hilltoppers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
He's brought down at the 4-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. He caught it.
Come on, cut up the...
Good. The run was not good enough. The defense stands tall and makes a stop.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now you get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From his end zone, he'll go up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Flying out to the left.
The 2nd down pass.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Dude, just hike the fucking ball. I'm trying to get off the damn game. Jesus fuck.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort